Hey everyone, welcome back to Blue Piano Soaps. This is Ellen. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've done a video. There's just been so much going on and I can just give you excuse after excuse, but I just haven't gotten around to making any videos and I really missed it and I wanted to get back to that. So there's some exciting things coming up. I have some exciting news and some upcoming videos, so I hope you stick around. But today we are just going to jump right in it and get into just a basic video. Today I am making soap that is going to have essential oil in it and no colorant. You have to almost start from scratch. The videos are really not super easy to do, and I'm self-taught. I haven't taken any video classes, haven't taken any camera classes, so I really had to get back into remembering how to videotape and how to position my camera and all that good stuff. So you know, this video might not be the best. Hopefully they'll get better from here on out and I'll kind of get my mojo back, as I call it. What I have here is I have my lye water. It's cooled off and I master batched these oils and this lye. The lye is room temperature. As a matter of fact, let me tell you what it is. It's 69, so actually it's rather cold. And the oils are 79, so as long as they're within 10 degrees of each other, I'm okay with that. I do like to soap at room temperature. As you know, I like to soap anywhere from, 75 to 80 degrees. 80 tends to be too hot for me. 70 probably to 75 is what I really like. Anyway, I had master batched some oils and I had master batched some lye water. I'm kind of getting into that more and more because it's a time saver. And if you want to know how to master batch, you can leave comments below and maybe I can do a video on that at some point. In this container I have my usual recipe, which is 12 ounces of palm oil, 12 ounces of olive oil, and 12 ounces of coconut oil. And they, like I said, have cooled down. I also added 2 ounces of cocoa butter and 2 ounces of shea butter. I also put in there 2 tablespoons of goat's milk powder. What I have not put in here yet is castor oil and sweet almond oil, and so I'm going to do that right now. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to add, I notice when I master batch, my soap tends to come out not as hard as it usually does, and so I am adding 3 tablespoons of sodium lactate to my lye water. I'm going to stir that really good. And you know, I just kind of eyeball that. Sorry, but I do. And then let me show you, I think for these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make probably 3 different essential oil scents. Again, remember, these are going to be no color, so I think I want to try, this is kind of an experiment. I want to try 3 different types of essential oils. So I have eucalyptus oil, which I'm going to try. And I have lemongrass, and I don't want to do lavender because I don't want, lavender tends to discolor, or it's not tends, it does discolor, and I don't want it to discolor I have sweet orange, I have lemongrass, and I have eucalyptus. So let me show them to you. The brand is Taziar. I got them off Amazon. I've used them before and I've been really happy with the way the scent has stuck with the soaps. And I do want just light trace because I am pouring these into, as I said, some unusually shaped molds. And it's an experiment, and I definitely want this to be pourable. So what I usually do is I go ahead and I mix my lye water before I add it to the oil. So let's do that real quick. And that's good. So that's just kind of mixing up the lye water and the sodium lactate. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same thing to my oils before I have added in the lye water. And that's good enough. Let me fix my gloves because I actually had a viewer comment about how much she hated the wrinkles in my gloves. Really? Can you believe that? Does it really matter? Go figure. Okay, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to put the lye water, strain it into my oils. You can tell that I add it in right away. I do not add it in a little at a time. And here we go. It is already at light trace. I don't know if you can see that, but it is. And that, I don't need it any more than that because again, I want it, again, I want that pourable, really pourable. Yeah, actually, it almost seems like it's thickening up, and like I said, there's no fragrance and no color in there, so that would be unusual. Let me go ahead and get my 3 bowls. So here we go. There's 1, and there's 2, and here's 3. And it looks like we can add, I hope you're seeing this, we can add a little more to each one. And of course we want to scrape our batter. We want to get all that goodness out of there. So I made some Easter soap, and I made it about two weeks ago, and for some reason it just did not harden up. It's still really soft, and I have never had that happen to me. Well, I shouldn't say never. I'm sure I've had it happen to me once or twice, but it's rare. And so I went ahead and put that in my freezer for 20 minutes. And when I'm done pouring these soaps, I'm going to go check on that soap, and I am going to be doing a packaging video later where I'm going to package a whole bunch of soap, and I think you're going to enjoy that if you want some cute and clever ideas of how to package your soaps. But I'm hoping that that soap is going to harden up a little bit. Eek. Anyway, okay, so here we go. So I like to take this sort of oil droplet thing off if I can. Sometimes I can't. There we go. And so this is the lemongrass. It smells really good. Really good. So I am pouring that in. I don't know if you saw that or not, but it ended up that there was hardly any in that container. So that must mean that I had used that one prior. So I'm going to have to add something else to that one. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Okay, this is the eucalyptus. Here we go. And this is the sweet orange. One thing that when you're making videos, it does kind of slow you down. Okay, and there is nothing in this sweet orange, so that tells me I must have used that at some point. So, let me see what else I have here. I don't know, maybe I'll just have to do them all eucalyptus. And I am opening another batch of this essential oil. Let's see. So here's Tea Tree. Now this is a different brand. This is called Pure Aroma. 100% natural essential oil. I got it off Amazon. And this is the tea tree that I wanted to use. And so, okay, well that was a blooper. I should have done that before pouring. Let's just make sure that we are still pourable here. And it looks like we are. So this one is tea tree oil. And this one is the eucalyptus. Ooh, it smells so good. And this one is going to be the sweet orange. Ah! Yep, that wasn't fun. Oh, what a mess. All right, let's just kind of clean that up. Okay. I never said I was a super neat soaper. So this is the, what is this? Sweet orange. This one is a little harder to incorporate. It always is. They smell so good. And I'm not going to mix these with my stick blender because, again, I really want this to be pourable. So I'm just stirring, really good, stirring. Okay, and we are done. Now I use, I go to my Goodwill store and I get just baking pans that, you know, are not in good shape and have seen better days. I of course don't cook with them, and I of course don't put soap directly in them because who would? I use them more as a method of just carrying and making sure that my batter that goes in molds, that it does so evenly. Grab some alcohol. I'm going to spray these molds, Now, you're kind of wondering, I know you are, you're like, why is she pouring soap in these molds? Because I want to make cubes. My youngest daughter is getting married, and she's getting married in October. We are so excited, and I have been kind of messing around with different types of favors to make for her shower and also for her wedding. And I saw these cubes of soap. I think I saw them in Anne Marie from Brambleberries, one of her books, and they look just like French cubes of Castile soap. Now, of course, this is not Castile soap, but I just like the look of the cubes. And because my daughter kind of wants a French country, kind of shabby chic wedding, I thought these cubes would be really cute, and we can package them really cute, but I want to see how they turn out, and that's why I did not add any color to this, and that's also why I went with the essential oil, because I wanted them to be natural. So this is, we're trying this out. We're gonna see how it all comes out. We're gonna find out, and you're gonna find out right along with me. So let's go ahead and finish pouring. I mean, I got these molds off of Amazon. They're for ice, but they're bigger than just the normal cube size. And when I saw them, I was like, oh, that is a perfect size. I don't know if I could have made them shorter, but that's what I am doing. I'm just experimenting with making some cubes for favors. Oh gosh, that's pory. We have to make a lot of them, probably close to 200. So, you know, and I think I'm going to find out that I would have been better off not pouring them totally to the top. I bet they're going to come out better, the ones that are not completely poured to the top. And don't laugh, but I also have the smaller cubes, and these really are regular size ice tray cubes. And so see what these, how they look like in this shape. Actually, and I have one more shape. I also have this shape, which is kind of like a candy mole, just a round, almost looks like a Reese's size. And I want to see how they come out in this too. So I don't think I'm going to fill up everything, because again, this is kind of an experiment, and I just want to see how they look. So let's pour in here. Or pour that. Let's pour these. I'm trying not to go to the top, because like I was just saying, I bet the ones that are not overflowing come out best. I can tell already that I like these, this size. And I think what I can do is I can just, of every soap I make, I can just leave a little uncolored or not colored, and just kind of fill these up as I go, because we have time. They're getting married in October, so I mean, we don't, you know, this isn't something that has to be done immediately. Once we pick on the size, I think I can just do a little bit out of each batch of soap. So I am going to bring you back when I unmold these, and then I'm also going to show you some different packaging that we're going to try with them, and then I'm finally going to show you the one we end up going with. It was so nice to do this video. Again, I haven't done one in a long time. There's really been a lot going on, which I'll have to fill you all in at some point, but I don't know. I just got up today and I was like, you know, I am going to do a video for the channel, and I really want to get back to doing that. So bear with me as I get used to my new studio, my new lighting, and as I said, there's some exciting news coming up, and I just hope you stick with me. So please give this video a thumbs up, although you don't have to, because like I said, it's rough. But if you want to, go ahead and come back for some more Blue Piano Soaps videos soon. Bye-bye. Hi everyone. So I wanted to show you something that I thought of after I set these cube soaps aside. It occurred to me that looking at them, and I was like, maybe she's going to think they are too plain. And so what I did is I pulled out some dry flowers that I have, and I order my dry flowers off of Amazon. I am just going to kind of play around here. Now, I don't know, I see people do this, and I think a lot of people's inclination is to take the rose bud and put it in the middle, like right here. I hate that. Let me just tell you right now, I don't like things to be precisely in the middle. So I think if you're gonna do that, kind of pick an edge or a corner. I do not like it when people just put things dead center in the middle. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but it does.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side.
We could put some glitter on, but that kind of then takes away from the whole natural look. So I'm not going to do that. Hi everyone, welcome back. So as promised, I'm going to show you the unmolding of these sort of natural, non-colorant soaps that we're experiencing with to see if we're going to use them as favors for my daughter's wedding. So we have these to take out, and we also have ones that I went ahead and I put the botanicals on them, the dried flowers. And we also have these that I did with pearls, And we have some more of those botanical flower cubes. These cubes here, these are smaller than these bigger cubes. So I am really anxious to see how these came out. So let's go ahead and unmold. Now what I like to do anytime that I am unmolding soap is I like to get out my freezer paper. I get it at the dollar store. It's, you know, $1 for a big roll of it. And I like to use the freezer paper. I put the shiny side down. I think that the soap really cures well on top of freezer paper. So I am so excited. Let's see how these turned out. They're very, okay, here they are. So this is the one shape. Cute. Small. I mean, I think if we use these as favors, we would probably have to put 2 or 3 in a little container. Let's unmold the next. See how those came out. I'm really happy with the way these came out. Okay, next group. Let's do these. And these too. These are gonna pop, I think, right out. Normally I'd turn them upside down, but I don't want the florals on top. Now, shockingly, I wasn't even going to try this mold. I got this at IKEA, really inexpensive. I actually like this shape better than this shape. So far, I'm really loving this. I think these are so pretty. They look like little truffle squares, and they have the pearls on the top, the sugar pearls, and some dried flowers. Those are really cute. I think she'll like those. Gosh, I don't know which I want to do. Let's do these. Let's see how these came out. Oh, this is so exciting. We are so happy, so excited that she's getting married. It's my Olivia that's getting married. She is my youngest, our youngest daughter. She's marrying a super, super nice guy. We just love him to death, and that is so important. We just feel so blessed. I can't even tell you. Wow, they're like, it's coming like right out. Nice. Okay, now here if we did this size, we could get away with just one. I think it's big enough. Really, really cute. And that's the eucalyptus. I think it smells awesome. Let's keep going. So if you just kind of, you know, kind of widen out your mold, I think they're going to come like right out. Maybe a little push. Boy, yep, they come right out. Look at that. Pretty. Aren't they pretty? I think she's gonna love these. And like I said, if we do these, we can get away with just one, because they're big enough. Because we have to make like 200 of these. So she is getting married in Arizona. They have a brand new barn venue. It's just gorgeous. Superstition Mountains are in the background, and they have this beautiful barn. It's just going to be so awesome. I can't wait. There's another one. If she chooses this size, and we do these again, I would not fill them exactly overflowing. I think I would stop just short of the top. And what I'm going to do also is I can take like a sharp knife, and I can kind of clean the edges a little bit. These are awesome. You don't need to watch me unload. You don't need to watch me unmold this next group, but here they are. I'll show you a picture of them when I get them all out. Let's do this shape now. Yep, definitely, I don't think I'd go to the top. These are really cute too. Oh my gosh. And these are actually a little bit more cubed than these. These kind of have a ridge around them. I'm not sure which I like better. I'll have to let her decide. I think if we do these, we would have to give more than one, because these are too small. But they're really pretty. Can you see them? I'll take out a few more. Wow, they came out great. I am so happy with the way they came out. Ah, it's okay if they kind of fall. The botanicals are surprisingly sturdy. So these came out great. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I said earlier that this is not my best work. I'm getting back in the swing of things, of how to use the camera and the angles and remembering to talk when and to shut up at other times. There's one, this is really pretty too. And she has navy blue in her wedding, so this is really pretty. Maybe she'll do a combination. Okay, so hope you loved the video. I know it was rough. I promise I'm gonna get back in the swing of things. Stay tuned, because I'm going to later on the video onto this of how I wrap these. And I'll show you what she decided and what we're going to use. Bye for now.
Over the hills and far from what she's waiting